Hello, hello. Good to be here. Good to be here with you guys. And it is Wednesday. So happy Wednesday. As we continue to maneuver through all the energies and all, I don't even have words for what's happening. It's just overwhelming, isn't it? Sadness and just disbelief and all that. But I'm glad to be here with you, and we can look at this together and just hang out. We can do whatever we want. It's our time to come together. Hi, you guys. Hi, Rondaroo. So if you want to go ahead and throw questions in, if you have questions today, or if we want to just look into some energies. Hi, Carol, and Smiling Heart, Cosmic. Welcome, welcome, you all. So, yeah, I love this. Yes. Paisley, thank you. Peace. Ooh, I love that. The acronym of peace and the acronym of hug. Peace hug. Positive energy and courage exchange, helping us grow. Peace hug acronym. From my soul, SOUL, spark of unconditional love. Peace hug soul. Oh my goodness, I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and thank you, Smiling Heart. If you guys put your questions up, and I can go ahead and star them. Paisley, we need a t-shirt. Peace, hug, soul. Love it. Okay. And I can tell I had some kind of message come in the middle of the night when I was sleeping, and I had to remember this. You know how when you wake up and you're like, what was that? What was that? And it literally was save the sheep, save the sheep. And I'm like, save the sheep. So be interested to know what you feel about that. But hi, Pamela. I got your note. I didn't get a chance to write back because I was running so late getting on here. But are you still heading out this afternoon before the 3:30? Members only time together. But I'm glad to see you here with us now. Question. So save the sheep. And I feel like it kind of reminded me too of, like, I don't know if you remember the show, Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. It's kind of like save the sheep, save the world. So the sheep, who are the sheep? The sheep are people who just kind of follow blindly, and they are not in an awakened state, basically. And so I feel like when we do our intentional stepping in and praying with, I feel like we can step in and pray with those sheep as well for awakening and enlightenment, right? So I was wondering what you guys thought about that. Yes, I have to. Oh, no. No, Pamela. Well, I am praying with you in that. Ugh. Mm-mm. Smiling Heart says, should World War I, World War II, and Ukraine war start each 6-8? Oh, wow. Wow, Smiling Heart. Interesting. Yeah. Hi, Holly. So, yeah, save the sheep. This here, and we will get started on these questions coming in. I've been sheep also gather together for the good and safety of all. Oh, that is true. Beverly, yes. So, okay. All right, Pamela. Love and light to you. Hi, Sharon. So, Beverly, I don't do personal questions on here. However, that being said, in members only, we do. We do personal questions when I do members only. And also, I'm going on Sonja Lee Rayne's channel tomorrow night, and we will be doing personal questions on her channel. So join us then. Sonja Lee Rayne. I think in my description I have her YouTube connection, so you can check that out. Sonja Lee Rayne. Click on her, subscribe, and follow. Put that bell on, and yeah, we'll be on tomorrow night, and we will be doing personal questions on her channel. Hugging you, Pamela. Hi, Kathleen. But thank you for that question. Sonja Rayne Lee. Yeah. She is, Holly. Love her. All right, so we're going to start on questions now, as we come together in unity and support. This is a good question. Hi, Smiling Heart. Thank you for the question. And you can, I'm wearing blue in support, and then I do have my yellow mug. So in support, colored support today. Trying my best to do whatever I can, right? That's what we have. Okay. Why does the lighting feel so weird today? Okay. Will True Story of C19 Origin come out, and when? Will the True Origin... Yeah, I'm not getting a yet. I feel like I'm getting a no on this one, but let's check. Let's make sure what I'm hearing, because it may be like, no, not in this lifetime. You know what I mean? Like that. So, and I'm starring all your questions here. I feel like we're going to get bits and pieces, right? Bits and pieces over the years. Yeah. I think the mentality right now, I feel like a possibility that they're right now, they're kind of keeping it under wraps. I want to say that it's possibility that there may be some insight already, but I feel like they're keeping it under wraps for some reason. I feel like it's going to come out, though, naturally as time goes on, bits and pieces. Yeah. I feel like they're kind of trying to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So as far as when would we fully know? I don't know if we'll fully know in this. It could be, they could be talking about my lifetime, right? So Who knows? So I always felt it was ours and Trump, but at least to cripple China. Oh, interesting, Kathleen. I know. I don't know. See, I don't know if it is a global cover up though. Here, Smiling Heart, because I'm wondering if it. There are certain people that know it might not be a global thing, right? Um, why do they cover up? Let's ask that. Why do they cover up? They're showing me cover up in that. I don't know. It seems like it could just wreak unjust injustice for innocent people if it were released. Yeah, they're trying to. Wow. Yeah, they're trying to. There's purpose behind it. I can say that. It's it's always about out of protection for some reason, right? So I feel like that's what they feel they're doing right now. So they're trying to keep it under wraps for that until people are able to take in the message without prejudice. But we might get bits and pieces. You know how it is. People who are able to hear the message and not retaliate ridiculously on innocent people, maybe they'll hear stuff or whatever. You know how that goes. But let's see. Let's do this for fun. Let's see. Will timing. Well, Susan, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so I threw a card, Smiling Heart, on this for the timing. And it says divine timing. So I do feel like it's going to play out. And because you kind of have to wait till it can be heard. Thank you for the question. Okay. With news regarding Madison Cawthorn being allowed to run, will he lose his race? I missed that news. So he's being allowed to run. Wow. Will he lose his race? I can't believe he's being allowed to run. Right? What is up with that? Exactly, Smiling Heart. Yep. Okay. He's quite a ticket, man. Okay. Will he win? Will he win? I'm going to use different cards. Different cards. I'm getting a no with him, but I want to get the rest of the story. What's going on with him? Because when I stepped into, he thinks, I just feel, wow, he just really, would this be true, you guys? He just feels like he's anointed. What is up with that? So weird. Right, Susan? I feel he feels he is untouchable. I feel feels he's anointed. I don't think he's gonna win though. Like, it's funny because I was getting like he feels like he's anointed. And I get the angel here, but I get a negative. So we have negative and coward. So I don't feel he's going to win, but wow, he certainly thinks he is. And maybe it'll be close or something. Or he feels like maybe he's going to be able to pull it. He's not going to be able, it might come down to the end, but he's not going to be able to pull it out at the end. It's kind of possibly what's going on with that. Good question, Carol. I'm going to star that. Just get my back up here on this. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he's going to have to face some justice for something that he was involved with as well that might hurt his running as well. So hope that was what you were hoping to hear, James. You just never know. It's like, it's so scary because, again, we have these crazy people that are leading countries and stuff. It's like, how did they get there? Well, we know, but people will vote for them, and that's scary, right? Update on Alvin Bragg. Alvin Bragg. Update on Alvin Bragg energy. Alvin Bragg. What's going on with Alvin? I just feel back to the sheep dream, like Jesus walked with children and sheep. Ooh, I like that. Thank you, False Teeth. Real Tarot. I just feel, I do feel a lot of regrets around him. In fact, I'm going to use this deck. I feel so I'm getting this scene of him kind of in a corner, and he's like almost like on his knees and he's crying, and this is not really happening. This is metaphor. So it would be just kind of his energy. Just like, I'm sorry I had to do it or something. I don't know what that's. Would that make sense? What's going on with Alvin Bragg? It's like he was caught in something. Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of a bit of a tower for him, or it wasn't. It was a bad situation. I feel like he was caught up in something. Would that make sense? He's like, I had to. You have the Star in reverse. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So he was in a position, and or he's in a position. Star in reverse and the Four of Cups. Yeah. So, yeah, not. He's like, you got to do this. No, I don't want to do this, but he had to do it. Whatever he did. And you have the Six of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands coming in here, and then Sad Squirrel, and it's kind of like a tower to me. Like, oops. He has a lot of pedaling back uphill. You know, this is going to hurt. Whatever this went down here is going to hurt his career. Yeah, you can't take it back. You can't go back to yesterday, can you? Was it blackmail? It's a good question. How did he get caught in this? It would have something to do with he was in a good position. He was in the right position for something. And then you have the Star in reverse. And that's not good. It talks a little bit about some corruption there, right? And then the Four of Cups. Here's your offer. I don't like it. Not in a good place with this. Something was unhappy. He was certainly in a prime position because of his unhappiness of something. He took an offer he couldn't refuse, but now he's like, he is bummed. It's like, bummed. Yeah. Yeah, he was, I feel like he was backed into a corner. It was almost like he couldn't, that's what I'm getting. But that's kind of where he's at right now. Is there a more specific question here we can ask with this? That's a good question, Lisa. Oh, gosh. Okay, so do we want to see if he's being blackmailed? With the voting bill. Gotcha, Dwight. Got you starred. Yes, Giselle, that makes sense. Referred to those who were brainwashed as lost sheep. That's kind of that's how I took it. When I woke up, I was just like, lost sheep. Okay, that makes sense. Stephanie, that's more of the sense I'm getting here. That's kind of when Stephanie says, I think he was threatened with bodily harm to himself and or his family. And I something, because he was scared. The way they're showing me the scene, it feels like he was up to the, like, and you think you're going to be strong and brave, but right when it's you on the chopping block, you're like, okay, like that. And then afterwards you feel ashamed. You feel shamed because you didn't stand up or whatever. That's the feeling I get. And so that makes sense to me, that maybe he was threatened on that type of level. And it could be monetarily too. Who knows? People, I mean, you could respond that way too. So I can see how that also could be. Yeah. Yeah. So it does look like he was backed up into a corner. Interesting. Yeah. He was given a choice, but not a good choice. Like, looks like a loss of something. He'd be given some sort of choice, but it shows a loss here. Like, you're going to lose that. I don't have any death cards, but I also, he was backed into a corner for sure with some sort of thing, and it could have been something threatening. That's kind of what I was getting. Okay. It's good to see you all. All right. It's snowing here, by the way, again. We had 1 day reprieve, and now it's snowing again. We need the moisture, but I wish they would have started. I wish the snow would have started like earlier. Exactly, Kathleen. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I just feel like, yep. He was given this offer, this bad, like, choice. Like, I feel like he was caught up in this chaos with this thing, and he didn't want to do it. He had to do it. You missed the snow rendezvous? Well, it was, it's fun. Snow is fun, like in December and January, maybe some in November. March, April, May. Because it's cold anyways, might as well be snowing in those months. So anyway, all right. So Constance says it's going to snow again, and on Friday in Tennessee. And this is exactly what Mark and I predicted, that, it's going to, you think you're hitting spring and warm, and all of a sudden snowing. Yeah, Rhonda, don't miss the shoveling. I don't know, Jackie. Has anybody heard anything about, did Russia troops kill civilians in Paris? That's a little bit out of the way. I did not hear that, but they'll let us know, Jackie, if that was, the family will let us know. Thank you, Giselle. It's good to see you for the question. I can never say your name, but hello, Zing. How's that? Can I call you Zing? Can I call you Zing? Are you still here? Let me know you're still here, and we'll look at your question. Is that this weekend? Dwight says the time changes this weekend. Wow. Okay, Tracy hasn't heard. She was a question from North Carolina. I know. Wow. Yeah, we are still in full on winter here. Oh, Massachusetts too, snowing. There is 1.9 million Russians in the U.S. That's a lot of, not all of them, but okay. Oh, I Googled and the War of 1814 showed up for Paris and Russian troops. Wow. So interesting. Wow. Okay. I'll stop looking over there at everybody's comments for a second and look at you all. Any update on the, and I don't see that I can never, I don't know how to say this name. Oh, she's here. Okay, she is here. Okay. If she's here, I'll read it. Wow. Sharon, dropping below. Child incomes. Any updates on that? Oh, thank you. Nzinga. Thank you so much for telling me how to say that. Nzinga. So I'm feeling positive around it. Does anybody know what they were talking? Because I haven't been paying attention to the child income tax credit, but I'm feeling positive about it. Bones is planting a garden. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's gonna. It might take a little bit to finally get there, but I am absolutely seeing that they are. Doesn't get any better than this. Nzinga. You have the child coming in there. You have the letter and the intention of moving energy to create positive change. So it looks like, I believe children under 5 got 300, received 250, but they stopped. I feel like they're going to revisit this and bring this back in. They're taking a look at it. They need to do some more work on, clean it up a little bit, clean it up a little bit to bring it back in. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but I do see it cleaning up and coming back in positively. So, yep. But yeah, I don't know why they would take that away. That's so horrible. But I do believe they're cleaning it up and bringing it back better for a positive change. Thank you, Nzinga. It's good to see you. Okay, Susan. Hi, Susan. Okay. Is there a reason why the UN and the EU don't just take a quick vote and accept Ukraine? Good question. Okay, Christy, I'll try to keep saying the chat out loud. So if you're listening, for all of you who are listening and unable to watch the screen or whatever, or see the chat, I'll try to remember to repeat things out loud. Okay. Is there a reason why they... Okay, I already read that. I already read that. Hi, Clarence. Welcome. Good to see you. That precedence. No, there is no precedence here. Okay. Are you guys able to hear me okay too? Because I have my mic way over here. Are you able to hear me okay? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Rendezvous. It looks like they're, they have a way of, they have a system in place, and it's meant to, I guess there's a lot of underlining things it looks like, but they are, there's a commitment, there's a system in place that they are super committed to. However, they're being forced to take a look at some of this because of what's happening right now. And so, you have, with this system, it's meant, there's purposes in that. And they can't just, open those doors. They just can't do that. It would tear away at what they're meant for somehow. But I do feel like they're taking a look. This is this. I don't know if they're looking now, but it will force them to take a look at the system as a whole to possibly make some changes. But yeah, good question. We just want people to be able to help them. Well, their system sucks. I know. It's like, I just wish, right? Why can't we just all go in and help them without starting a World War III? However, I did see when I first read on this, when this first all started, that there would be people going and helping. I did see that. And it wasn't like literally, people within their homes leaving and going there and taking up arms there like regular old people. And I'm like, how would that happen? How could you do that? But they have a system set up. You can actually go online and sign up and answer a few questions and pack up and go join the Ukrainian army there as just a civilian anywhere. So yeah, and it's happening. So that was interesting, because I'm like, what am I seeing here? Like, really? That would happen? But yeah, it's happening. Thank you, Susan. Okay. Paisley. Hi, Paisley. Is Jackson Rafit? Jackson. He's the one who turned in his father for 1/6, and the father was found guilty on all charges. Okay. How's Jackson doing? Well, he's gotten some fallout from it. He's there has been some fallout for him personally, like within the family, I think, or and people that know him in the family, there's been some fallout there. But he's standing strong that he would do it again. Like he did the right thing. Like he has that inner strength, although there has been moments like, oh, I didn't know what I was getting into by doing this, as far as the fallout. So let's take a look, though. Get the whole story here on Jackson. Yeah, he's committed to, but he is, yeah. He'll be okay. He's going to be okay. But he was that messenger, and he has felt the backlash of it, so to speak. But he's committed to his message. He's committed to what he did, even though there has been backlash. So they're backing up what they showed me here. But as time, peace and harmony will come. He's a wise one. He will rise above this, and I feel it will take him a long ways because because he chose this. Even though he has some things he's going through. Exactly. He will rise above this. There is hope, beautiful hope for him. We can send him love and light for sure. But yeah, brave kid. Okay, thank you, Paisley. Let's look at this. Carol. Carol asks, will we be able to get airplanes to the Ukraine after the deal with Poland fell through? Hi, Craig. Hi, Virgo. How are you feeling today? Thank you, False Teeth Real Tarot. Will we be able to get airplanes to the Ukraine? It might be in a different spot. I'm not sure what this means, but I feel like they have to. I feel like there's going to be a spot, and okay, so I get things in metaphors. You all know this, so I have to try to interpret. I just see them landing somewhere else and having to hike it in a little way. So I'm not sure what that means or what that would look like. It might just be a different route. So it might be, okay, not here, but still being able to get in. But it won't be in that same spot. Yeah, so I do feel like someone's going to come in and help carry the burden. Yeah. So this looks good. I do feel like someone else is coming in to help carry that burden, where they will be able to legally or contract, whatever, carry the burden and fly in. Right. So someone else is going to come in, or another place is going to come in, or another something where they'll be able to fly in, and it'll be positive. They're needing to be creative, but I do feel again like someone else is going to be able to wrap them up, connect with them, be able to connect, and find another spot. So it's not going to be completely blocked. It's just it might be a little more inconvenient. Yeah. So thank you, Carol. Okay. Ian said, it would be funny if the Swiss let them put their planes there, but they will not. Oh, they won't, huh? Somebody is. Okay. Okay. All right. What is the origin story for VP's evil? Was he abused, bullied? Yeah, everybody wants to know how this person was born. How was VP created? This monster created, right? So we can pray for his awakening and enlightenment. Yeah. What is up with him? Yeah, so he's such a blocker, right? You know that, right? When you try to read him, he's a professional blocker. Putting up a wall of protection around him. Oh, Holly, that's so funny. You just said I'm not sensing him. He's really good at blocking, right? He knows all about us, right? So he knows about people trying to read him and like that. He's totally into that. So remote viewing and all that. So he's really blocking. Either he's really blocking himself right now, but Holly's saying the same thing. It's interesting. I just want to know your backstory. Yeah, I don't know. He just grabbed onto that belief system with all his might. I love you too, false teeth, real tarot. Oh my God, yeah. Wow. He's unable to, yeah, he's to the extreme. Wow, to the extreme, guys. He does not have the ability to connect with others. You know what I mean? He's literally himself. Like he disconnected from humans. He sees himself so different. Well, that's a good idea. Read on someone close to him for the answer. But I do feel, I don't know if he was born that way or what, but something happened where he put up that huge wall. No one ever will hurt him again. That's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, okay. So no, I think he was literally born this way. But yeah. But with that smart, yeah, I do feel he was predisposed a little bit this way. Like we all have choices, right, in our human experience, but Tracy says he has battled mental health from birth, but incredibly intelligent. That's scary, isn't it? Terrified. I feel like he was terrified. He asked me to read on his inner child. I feel like he's terrified of something. Terrified. He was just really wrapped up in the message of, because he just, that system made sense to him, like Stalin or whatever. That made sense to him, and he's just really, to him it created a safety box. So just really connected to that. He just didn't really believe in, he just didn't have that. His childhood was cut short for some reason as well. And his ability to freely have that expansion. But you can see it talks about his childhood also being cut short here. So whatever was happening, that's what I'm seeing. I don't really want to dive in. I don't really want to dive in and sit in that and look for a long time. So, but yeah, this is basic, kind of in a nutshell what he's dealing with. But the thing is that we all have a story, right? That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of it was kind of already predisposed, because we've all had we all could say I had a hard childhood. You know what I'm saying? We all have our stories, but we didn't become a dictator. You know what I mean? Who's killing people right now. Right. It's a soap opera. We live a freaking soap opera, right? So it's like, but thank you for the question, Flying Without a Broom. I do want to look at this while we're still here a little bit. So Putin had two brothers. One died at birth and one died at an orphan's facility. And when he reached 10 years old, he had to go live with grandparents. And he was very bitter, I'm sure. Wow. So that makes sense. His childhood was cut short. Yep. So he put up that. And so he grabbed onto his system, like the Stalin thing. And it created his safety, right? Okay, so let's read on someone close to him. I like that idea anyways, is to get the energy of what's going on right now. So let's do that. What's going on with him right now? So I'm seeing that he is blocking everybody out. Keeping everybody at a distance. Even people who are close to him. He's keeping everybody at a distance. Like, kind of what I'm being seen is like, are you okay? Are you okay in there? Yeah, leave me alone. Go away. Like that type of feeling. Of course, it's just energy. It's not like really, but however that plays out for him, it's like people are worried. They're like, are you okay in there? I'm okay. Go away. So he's keeping everybody at a distance. What else do you see with him? Whatever was working for him before, whether he was, whatever used to soothe him before is not soothing him anymore. So whatever would calm him down, so to speak, there's nothing can bring that fix anymore. Like he's he's getting to that edge part. And again, I'm talking to someone who's close to him. I don't know who it is, but they're bringing this message, and it's like nothing seems to be soothing him. He's isolated himself. He's isolated himself. This is what they're saying he is. He feels like he's protecting himself or doing and hiding himself away in that tower and thinking he is all that. That's how people around him see him. Flying without a broom, what a good way to break. I didn't even think of this, to kind of break through and see what's going on. Good idea. Okay, I'm going to throw one more time here. I'm supposed to use these cards, so I will. Different cards. Wow. Wow, Spirits Beyond, you know a lot about him. It makes sense to know about the person who's trying to take over the world. Yeah. Yeah, he is terrified about someone hurting him or whatever, but you have the Three of Swords and the Page of Cups there. I feel like he's afraid of, when I look at this card too, you can see, here's the Hierophant, but you see those people, the two poles right next to him, how they're looking at him. Like, I feel there's some fear about something going on there. So anyway, thank you again. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. So Aquarius Builder. Hi, Tisha. Wow. Okay. Something's happening with his chart. Like paranoia. Oh, that's interesting, Smiling Heart. Yeah, like paranoia. She said the cards look like paranoia. Okay, so all right. Will the voting bill and Build Back Better pass this year? Build Back Better and the voting bill. Whenever that question's asked, I'm bringing up voting rights, protect the voting rights. Okay. Okay, so voting bill. I feel the voting bill will have some success. Wow, that's an interesting question. I just started. Okay. Okay. I feel like there will be some success with that. They're going to have to, it's going to get tricky when it, but I do feel it a little bit at a time. Like, is it, I feel like it's more in more than one state, right? So a little at a time. They're trying to approach it differently, trying to get their awareness out and, like that. But it's a little tricky. But will it pass? That's what we want to, like, let's just, a little, I feel like there's going to be success in some places. But it's tricky. Will it pass? So that's good. That's a yes. That's very positive for it passing. Yep. So let's get out there. Let's help. Let's help that. Let's keep it going. Keep the words going. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dwight. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for the question. And let's see. Will the state of Florida ever snap out of... Will the state of Florida ever snap out of the white male mentality? The good old boy mentality. Will Florida... Okay. I'm sensing... okay. Yeah. It's going to be a while. It's almost like what I heard was last man standing. Yeah. It will be a while. As far as the mentality goes. If you want to know if they're going to be able to ever turn it into a blue state, you got a 50-50 on that one. So like any change is very challenged right now. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for blocking the troll. This is blocking, right? So this is in front of all the cards. That means everything is kind of blocked right now. Challenged, obstacle, resistance, delays. That's all this card is. And persistence to keep their mentality. So any of this message of inclusiveness and all that, and wisdom and making new decisions, all that is blocked right now. So I just don't see it happening anytime soon, unfortunately. But we can continue to pray for awakening, right? Hi, Kevin. Blessings to you, Kevin. Oh, all right. Which law are you talking about, Lisa? The don't. Hi, Linda. Ooh, Kevin, did you ever had? Did you? That is funny. Smiling heart. I knew what you meant, but I thought, how is? I was trying to figure out the correlation. That is so funny. Don't say gay law. All right. Yep. And I will be wearing my Say Gay t-shirt soon. I ordered my Say Gay t-shirt. I'll be wearing it soon. As soon as I get it, I'll be having it on here. Oh my goodness, Kevin. So Kevin, that is so interesting that because I was going to ask you how you're dealing. How are you doing with the energy? And you are such a light. And those migraines like to grab onto light workers. It's crazy. So sorry. Sending you healing. A Say Gay t-shirt. I certainly ordered it. It is on its way. Yep. And the interesting thing is I'm going to Florida. My daughter and her partner are flying for my Christmas present. Are flying me to Florida for a couple weeks on an island on the Gulf side. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, I'm better this week. The 2 weeks before, I was just energetically exhausted. And yep, telling you, gosh, Kevin, reach out when that happens because we need to link up. We cannot carry this energy like this, right? Okay. I love that. I emailed you. Yay, smiling heart. She says, I emailed King Ron of Florida, just saying in the subject line, then the body. All it said was gay. I love that. I hope everybody's doing that. So, okay. What else do we want to know? Yeah, it's blocked right now. It's going to take from the inside out, but it's going to take a minute. But the question do you think I should? Chris, I feel pretty, and witty and gay. I love it. So, yeah. So should I wear my t-shirt when I go? Say gay. When I go to Florida, or will people attack me? Yes. All right. Lisa, thank you for your question. Okay, Roxanne. Right? What if they lock me up because I'm wearing a shirt that says "Say Gay"? Right? Pepper spray. I mean, literally. I mean, it's just crazy. All right. What will happen to the Belarus president, Lukashenko? He doesn't seem to care the atrocities to children, the children hospital and schools that have been hit from Belarus. He's frozen. He feels frozen to me. You know, like you do when you numb yourself up so much, you just kind of are, I'm not talking, I'm not moving, I'm not doing anything. It is as it is, like frozen. That type of feeling to him. Yes, Constance. Oh, I feel pretty. Oh, that's right. Now I know the song. Um, yeah, he's. Yeah. Yeah, he is committed. He had to be committed to this. It's almost like he doesn't have a say. He has no say in this. He somehow has to do this. He has to do this. So you can see this time, these are before this. So I do feel he just is like, I'm already dead, kind of feeling I'm already dead. Christy, thanks for hanging out. Desensitized. Desensitized. Not apathetic. It's a desensitized. To kind of yeah. I just feel yeah. With this connection, but he does have emotions. He sees that it's a no-win situation. Yeah. He's like, this is a no-win-win. This is a tyrant. This is a no-win situation. He does have emotions. So that tells me that they're kind of backing up and he's taking orders. He's taking those orders. And he does have emotions about it. The thing is with this Five of Swords, it's just like, it's a no-win. He's stuck in this. He's already screwed, and so he's just like I was saying, like this, like cold. I think you always have a choice, don't you? I feel like you always have a choice. Thank you, Roxanne. Okay, we'll have one more question. And then I'm going over to my members live in just a couple minutes. And let's look at this one. It's a little different, a little bit lighter, right? Right, genealogy junkie? She asks, will we ever see the end of DeJoy? Right? Okay, so the question, Lori, hi, Lori, is bringing, can you check on the dates, March 12th and April 12th? Interesting, both are 12s, which equal to 3. It has been brought to my attention that they are huge changes, dates, especially April 12th. I feel like I've read on this before. Okay, so let's look at April 12th. April 12th. April 12th. Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I'm really into this energy here. So hold on, you guys. Hold on. Sorry for the pause. Not good for live videos. One little pause seems like an hour. I feel that it's going to be some there. What I was seeing was people coming out of their houses and looking up and like, oh my gosh, it's the sun, right? And like a new course has been set. Some shift here. Yeah. Some kind of victory, completion. Yeah. It's not great. I mean, like, there's a completion here. It's almost like we can walk out of I'm seeing people walk out of their homes and seeing the light, stepping into a fresh new start of something, moving forward. They're feeling a little safer to walk outside their houses. So wherever you want to put that, that's the energy coming in there. And I just feel like even though we may be safe, it's still going to be some emotional things to get through. But at the end of the day, March 12th looks like this. All right. Well, that's interesting. March 12th, April 12th. What did I read on? One of the 12ths. Hopefully it's nice if it was March 12th, wouldn't it? So, yes, something shifting on that day. Anyways, love and light to you all. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It was just a pleasure to be with you and link up during these times, especially. And I think I was wondering. So as we shift off to do our day, let's continue just to keep that link going. And remember, I told you all, if you are linked in this continuous intention and prayer with Ukraine and with those who are with Ukraine and being persecuted for being with Ukraine. We are praying with them. We are within. We're praying within and bringing that dome. So continue to connect in whenever, because we're all there 24/7, connected in intentional love and light and safety and peace and freedom and from this tyrant. Anyway, so we'll continue that as we move forward. And I will see you all again on Friday night. Kim and I are on, and we'll be back with you on Friday night. So thank you again for hanging out. And if you have ordered cards, I'm going to say this right now to the big crowd here. If you have ordered cards and you did not send me your address, please make sure that you send me your address, because there are a couple people who have ordered, but I do not have addresses for. So if you ordered 2 weeks within the last, like a week ago, and have not received your cards, let me know. Okay. Or 2 weeks ago and haven't, unless you're in Canada, that's a whole nother story. But if you're here, usually are getting the cards within 2 to 3 days. So if you haven't received your cards, please let me know, because I might not have your address. So, all right. That being said, I love you all. Giving you a big hug, and I will see you soon.